Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be on Love After Lockup. It's going to be on the episode Good News, Bad News. And we're just going to discuss like some of the main topics that happened and give our opinion on it. I'm going to wait to see if some more people coming to the room. And then we're going to get started. Love After Lockup come on Fridays on WETV at 8 or 9 o'clock. I think it's at 9 o'clock. So yeah. So we're gonna start with John and Christiana. So Christiana done spent 9 months in prison, and let me turn my phone down. Sorry. So John and Christiana spent 9 months in prison, and John mentioned that he has 3 kids at the house. I haven't seen any kids there, so I don't know if he's counting the mom and the sister as a child, but that only makes 2. So I don't know about all that. Like through this whole like life at the lockup and love at the lockup, I haven't seen any kids. So he goes to tell his friends about how Tara been coming on to him and how they've been mutually flirting. And he kind of admits that he likes the attention. And the man, his friend knows that he's sleazy. So he's telling him that he like it or he need to stop it or he's gonna end up sleeping with her. Because as you guys already know if you've been following the show, he already slept with and married one of his ex-wives' cousin. So John is just nasty and a freak. He admitted that he'd never been faithful to anybody he's ever been in a relationship with. So that goes to show you he probably don't plan on stopping. He's 47 years old and to never have ever been faithful. He's always looking for the next best thing. That's what it seems like to me. So Christiana says she's getting out early and they have to kick Tara out because she can't live with anybody that has a pending case. So do you guys think Christiana heard about Tara and John? Yeah, or this is all true? This sounds like it could be true that they can't live around uh felon or whatever. So she don't have to live in a halfway house. I guess they're trying to try a new route because she keeps failing when she goes to the halfway house. So yeah. Um let me see. So when John called them out there on the porch to tell them, Tara thinks it's because they have feelings for each other. So that's why John's kicking her out. Talking about she don't have nowhere to stay. So she want to stay there and freeload. And she telling him, so where's she supposed to go? And then the mom told me get her a studio. John like, I'm tapped out. And I'm like, lady, y'all sitting up here using this man. I would have been put y'all out. I don't care if you're my alleged wife, mother and sister, or at all. Like this is like a whole family of addicts. Like it ain't his job to take care of y'all. Y'all think y'all done hit a lick. Once him and Christiana is over with, because we know it's probably gonna be over with soon. Y'all gonna be out on the street. Where all y'all gonna go at? Y'all don't have no backup plan. Y'all just plan to just live with this man forever. Like that really made me mad. Like this not this man's job to take care of y'all. And the girl talking about, oh, I don't want to go back to using, trying to get tripping him. Like he's gonna choose his wife over you. If you can't be there, he's gonna put you out. Like he told you, it's either you stay here or Christiana gotta go, and he ain't gonna make Christiana go. That's his alleged wife. So next we get Andrea and Lamar. They meeting with Shantae, Lamar's daughter from a previous relationship, and Lamar was talking to her at first while Shantae was there. Then he said he was gonna leave so her and Shantae can talk. Shantae basically feels neglected because Lamar only sees her when he has a fight with Andrea. And Andrea tells her she just wanted to be accepted, but Shantae says she needs to get to know her better um, in order to feel like an actual family. So basically, Shantae feels like Lamar has a family and she isn't a part of it and she's like an outsider. That's basically what I got from the conversation. Then we get Nyla and Tennyson. Nyla trying to get Tennyson to date, and he's not with all that. I like him. He has like a really good head on his shoulders. He's not like into all this other crap. He's not into the smoking, the drinking, the gang banging, and he speaks very eloquently. Like he has like very good diction. He knows what he's talking about. He I don't know, he should go to college. I don't know why he's not in college. Well, he is 18, so maybe he's like in high school, like a senior or whatever. But I think he'll do really, really well in school. Next, we have Shane and Lacy. Shane is way too young for Lacy and all her baggage and all her kids and stuff. So Lacy's like, I think 34, and he's 30. He's 22. He's not even 25 yet. But he's mad because Lacy didn't tell him John was out. He was like changing the security locks and codes and all this stuff. And Lacy thinks he's just being paranoid and acting up. And he was like, John is a drug addict. So if he knows all the codes and stuff to the doors and stuff, then that's the easy way in. I'm like, does he know the codes and stuff, or are you just changing them just to be dramatic? And John, he's still on this tip that he want to know if Lacy called the cops on him. So he tries to talk to one of Lacy's friends. I've never seen this lady before. I didn't watch the first season, so I don't know her. I don't know if she was on there. But the friend spilled the beans that Lacy's pregnant by Shane. So she basically like telling Lacy's business to him. I guess she's trying to get him to leave Lacy alone and don't stress her out in her pregnancy or whatever. But Shane seems really upset. He was talking about how he almost had a baby with Lacy. It seemed like he was going to say she had an abortion, but he ended up changing in mid-sentence, talking about it was a miscarriage. So I don't know what that whole situation. And then he claims one of her sons was like almost his, like he thought the baby was his or whatever. So I don't know if they got a DNA test and it wasn't his. But he got this weird obsession with Lacy, and Lacy seems like she's just really trying to get over him now. But like I said, I haven't seen the first season, so I don't know how if she was kind of obsessed with him during that season as well. I know she mentioned that they're back and forth, and they've been back and forth for at least about 10 years, I'm assuming. So maybe that's why. And she probably gave him a chance to get his life together and stuff, and he keeps going back to prison. And she seemed like she's just kind of done right now, especially with Shane there. Um, but yeah. Then we got Chevelle and Kweilyn. They're at the little fairs, the little fair, whatever, carnival, whatever you want to call it. And they standing out there talking. Quaylon was afraid of heights because Chevelle said she wanted to get on the Ferris wheel. So they got on the Ferris wheel, and then he ended up proposing to her. They didn't zoom in on the ring or anything because I really want to see how the ring looked. But it looks like a cloudy stone. So I don't know if they're still together. A lot of people say they're still not together today during these times. So we're going to see about that. But at least she did get her proposal that she's been waiting for. We got Scott and Lindsay. This is the last couple. He claims that he didn't think Lizzie was that bad when she was in prison until she tossed his office. And I'm like, she was in prison for dealing drugs and violent crimes and all this kind of stuff. Why wouldn't you think that she was that bad? But currently, she's doing a voiceover. She's back in prison. Lindsay refused to leave his house. So I don't know if Scott set her up. But she claimed she was test driving a car and got pulled over and drugs was in there. I'm like, well, we know Lindsay is a liar. And we see that these past few episodes, she had this like twitch and like nervousness and stuff. So I don't think that that is true. And what you mean? She was like, she's test driving a car. It wasn't even her car and they pulled her over. But I don't know. I don't get that story. But I think she's a bad mother, a gaslighter, and needs to stay away from her daughter. Because every time she goes to prison and stuff, she's bringing up this daughter. But you're not trying to do right for your daughter. You're not trying to do right for your daughter. And I don't know if the daughter still stay with the mother, like her Lindsay's mother. So I don't know. But all these people are crazy. We didn't see Sean and Destiny this episode. And Brittany and Marcelino, I don't really want to talk about them because I'm tired of them exploiting the mother and her drug use. Brittany has drug use as well. And I think she revealed in this episode that the grandmother, because they went to Alaska, tried to pimp her out to like for some crack or something. And then when the mother went to confront her in Alaska as well, she was telling how she got on the drugs because they went to therapy like a few episodes before, and they wanted her to go there to confront the mother. So Brittany's mother went to confront her mother, which is Brittany's grandmother, and saying that while they was having parties and stuff, that the grandmother's friends used to come in the room and do stuff to her, and the grandmother tried to play like she didn't understand what was going on and tried to play like, oh, I didn't know about that, which she probably did know and probably did set that up. If that's true, what Brittany said about her trying to pimp her out, then it would be far-fetched that she did that to her own daughter. And the grandmother looked like she's kind of disabled and she can't really sit up or stand up or something. And yeah, Marcelino took his kids out because he said that he didn't want his kids to hear about all that stuff, like what was going on. Even though they're like toddlers, they really don't know what's going on. But he didn't want his kids and stuff around that, especially if that's what the grandmother tried to do. And Brittany basically revealed that the grandmother is alone and nobody deals with her. Probably because all the past stuff she's done, and they need to not deal with her. And she was like, she's afraid that's how her mother is going to be as well. But yeah, so I don't like talking about Brittany and her mother and this alleged drug use and all this stuff because I don't know. I think they're kind of exploiting her on here. But yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. This was a quick little recap. If you have any questions or comments or anything, just put it down below. Again, this is Love After Lockup. Comes on WeTV. This is Life at the Lockup. This is like the spinoff to that. And they keep some of the same cast from the Love at the Lockup. Oh, and Puppy and Amber wasn't in this episode as well. They were not in this episode. So yeah, thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you want to donate to the channel, I have it strolling across the screen. And I also have it down in the description box. You can go to my affordableminkylash.com. Affordableminkylashes.com. Use the code discount for a percentage off. I have my link to my books as well down in the description box. They're free if you have Amazon Kindle. I mean, if you have Kindle Unlimited, they're free for you to read. If not, they're 99 cents. There's not that much. Go there, read my books, give me a good review. My social media is down below as well. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.